Welcome back to the show. We're going to take a brief break right now from the top five offenses and defenses. And we're going to take a few calls. Our call board's been lit up since we started, and we want to make sure we get in as many of them as possible. So, caller number one, what do you got for us?
Hey, thanks for taking my call. I've been on hold for like 4 weeks, man. I don't really understand what's going on. I'm hoping my phone bill's not going to be too bad, but I really don't know because I don't even get mail in this house. I'm still locked in the damn house. Arthur Blank apparently was a little mad about how I destroyed his franchise and I've cost him a couple $100 million. I'm not really sure what that's all about. I thought I was doing a great job. The GMs around the league love me, so if they love me, I don't know why Arthur Blank wouldn't love me. I mean, I have the respect of my peers. That's all a man really needs, anyways. So, but I am here to pimp myself out. I need a new team. So if you're an owner of one of 32 teams in the NFL and you're looking for someone to come in and build a dynasty from scratch, I'm your guy. The Falcons, they just messed up. I drafted good players. They just didn't know what to do with them with coaching. So it's not my problem. But I appreciate the call. Let's talk a little football.
Well, Modern, the last time you called in, I told you at the end of the conversation, this conversation is over. That's usually the point where you want to hang up. We actually thought the switchboard was broken and the light was just stuck, but apparently it wasn't. You've been on hold for 4 weeks. I'm not really sure how you're surviving in the house right now. We know you're trapped in it. We know you're fired from the Atlanta Falcons. Arthur Blank was smiling ear to ear when he announced that at the press conference several weeks ago. So we're hoping you're going to land with a new team. Maybe you want to tell us some of the plans and strategies you have, and maybe some of the teams you're looking to, hop on board with for this coming season.
Yeah, well, I think we got to take consideration is that I do have a learning disability, so let's all try to remember that. But anybody can really make that mistake. 4 weeks on the phone. Sure, my ears a little sore. Might have some cauliflower ears right now, but they'll get better. And it's not like anybody can see me anyways. I don't think anybody would want to right now. You wouldn't believe the shit I've done in here. I didn't think I'd ever do. But actually, I'm starting to get kind of used to it. It's becoming easier and easier every day doing some of the freaky things I'm doing in here. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about football. Because I am an X's and O type guy. I love tic tac toe. I've played the hell out of that game in here. So I'm just looking to get on a team. I should probably go with a bad team. That way, they say it takes 4 years to judge a draft class. We'll figure out get at least two drafts out of it. So that's 8 years right there. I'm afraid if I take a great team, I'm just going to be exploited as far as the fool I am, I guess. Because, other teams, they call me up and they offer these trades. I guess it's just because I'm such a nice guy. I accept the trades and then I find out through the media the next day what a horrible trade it was. But, I have to try to fill you guys full of shit and tell you that, oh no, this is beautiful. This is going to work out great for us. And the whole time I know I probably just got bent over. And, they don't even use KY jelly anymore. They just stick it right in and it hurts like hell. But, as long as I stay away from a great team, I figure I got 8 years worth of contracts. So I'm probably going to be shooting for a bad team. And I'll probably make the team worse, but you can't really tell that. I'm going to keep saying 4 years, fellas. I just made one draft class. 4 years, okay? We're in the first year. You can't fire me right now. You gotta give me that 4 years. So I'm pretty sure that's the way I'm going to go with it.
Modern, that's actually pretty smart from you. That might be the smartest thing I've ever heard from you. You should take a bad team because you are just going to make them worse. As far as taking a good team, you probably would be fired within the first year, and you definitely do not want that. I don't think you'll get a full 4 years, though. I just don't see that as a possibility for you. I think you'll probably end up being with a new team. You'll probably be fired after the first or second year still, if you take a bad team. But it's the only shot you got to extend past maybe the first year is to take a bad team. So I do commend you for coming back to reality in some aspect of your life, and we wish you the best of luck. Hang around, don't hang up. We're going to take caller number two right now, and we're going to come back to you. So caller number two, what do you got for us?
Hey, thanks for taking my call. It's Best Daddy. I'm no longer with the Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm looking for employment out there. And it should be pretty easy to get a job over Modern. So, if he gets on, I know I'm at least going to be on the 31st worst team in the NFL. There's only a few things that I ask when you employ me. That is, please, have plenty of high chairs around. I don't hate going into meetings when I'm having to stand on the floor and look up into the crotches of people. I want to make sure that we're at that meeting table. I'm seeing eye to eye. So, I need a very large high chair, and that's pretty much the only requirement I have for a job. And as far as GM qualities, look what I've done. And I got so much talent over there with Kansas City. I made some great trades, and I've proven that I can just bend over other owners and just give it to them hard as I can, and not even look back or feel sorry for them. So if you're looking for a GM that's going to go out and do what he's got to do to get that job, then it's me. I just don't want you to feel odd when I'm talking to you. You're looking down, I'm looking straight in your crotch. Don't giggle, don't laugh, don't feel bad. It's normal. It's okay. It's not a big deal.
Hey, I don't think you're going to have a hard time getting a job at all. You did a pretty good job of amassing talent over in Kansas City. It never really fulfilled into anything that the fans really thought would happen or what you promised them. But you did make the playoffs one season, so I mean, hey, that's saying something. Of course, Modern also made the playoffs, so maybe that's not really saying anything. But hey, you did do a good job as far as getting the talent to your team. It's just things just never worked out for you. And as far as the high chair thing, I wouldn't even worry about that, man. These NFL owners, they have so much money, they'll be able to get you as many as you need. Every room might even have one installed if they want you bad enough. So don't worry about that. And they also have sky lifts, and those are great. You could probably stand on one of those and just go up a couple feet and be eye to eye level. So don't worry about that. I think you'll be taken care of. So what kind of teams are you looking to get with, and who is it you think will be the best rookie coming out this year?
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to try to sign on with a great team because I have the GM skills to really, take any great team, add in a few new key players, and get them over that hump, and take them to the dynasty level and win a few Super Bowls. That's just the way I am. And the other GMs around the league, they call me Little Napoleon. They don't say that for nothing because I'm ready to take over this game. I'm going to take over the world, the game, the NFL by storm this year. And whatever team gets me, they're going to be very happy because I'm going to add talent to their team. I can tell you that right now. And, I know everything there is about scouting these players. You wouldn't believe how many of their parents have those little pet doors at the back door where I can just walk right through those things. So I find out all the dirt on these players. So I know which ones are good and bad already, light years ahead of any other GM. And I think that's pretty much what I'm going to go with this year.
Well, I have no doubt you can take a great team and amass even more talent to the team. I'm just not sure if you have what it takes to get them over the hump. So you might want to take a mid-level team and just ride it out, coast for a few years, and get that fat NFL paycheck. So good luck with that. We're going to go ahead and take our next caller. Caller number 3, what do you got for us?
Hey, thanks for taking my call. This is Ranger. That's right. Former Super Bowl Panthers GM Ranger. You know who I am. Everyone does. I've had tons of interviews. I'm all over the media. I'm considered one of the best GMs in the league. Some teams even want me to coach and play for them. So, I mean, I'm just that good. Unlike some of these other guys that talk a lot of trash and never really perform on the field, I talk that trash and I perform on the field with the best of them. I've got my championship ring on right now. I wish you could see it. It's so damn pretty. But anyways, I just want to talk about some of the teams that I might be looking to sign on board with this year. I'm looking for an outstanding team. I'm not worried about being fired in the first year. Hell, I might even go back with the Panthers. But as of right now, I want to see what you thought where I should go because you know what? If anyone knows where I should go, it's going to be you. I listen to your show all the time, and you're the best in the world, man. I've never heard anyone as good as you. I'm a huge fan. I thank you for taking my call.
Wow, I had no idea we had royalty on the line. I probably would have ditched those first two calls had I known that we had a Super Bowl GM waiting on the phones. I'm sorry, buddy. Hey, look, I appreciate all that great things you said about me. A little overrated, but whatever. We'll just get back to football talk right now. That's what we really want to talk about. And if you don't go back to Carolina, who was obviously a good fit for you, you've already won a championship with them. Why not go for another? But if you leave them, I'm thinking the Dallas Cowboys would probably be a great fit for you. You got your mobile quarterback over there with Romo. You got much better receiving options. You probably never had receivers like these in Carolina. And on defense, you've got some superstars already, just like you had over there with the Carolina Panthers. So I think they're going to be a great fit for you. And if you don't go to one of those teams, who else are you looking for?
No, I think you're right. Dallas is a pretty damn good fit for me. I've got all the talent in the world, and Lord knows I can coach up my coaches. So everybody would be good if I go to Dallas. Would be looking for to be removed from that paper champion to actually having rings. And let me tell you, I'm looking at my ring again. It's so damn pretty. But I got to tell you, I could probably even take the Cleveland Browns and win a championship over here. I don't think it takes a great team to win championships here. The Redskins, they had a great year last year. They're not a great team. They just had a few good players. So I could take the Browns or anyone. But I just want to call in and let you guys know that I am going to be on the market. And if you want my services, all you gotta do is pick it up, give my agent a call, and just be ready to open up that fat paycheck because I am the best GM in the game right now. Sure, you could probably say Red is, but let's face it, he won twice and he didn't have to play me. So, the way I see it, I'm not sure if he would have won those two. So let's just see what's going to happen this year, how it all plays out in the draft. I'm sure I'll be one of the first GMs chosen. So just get your phones ready. I'm sure everyone's going to call and interview me. And all you haters out there, keep hating, keep talking that smack and all that trash about how all you're going to do and what you should have did. The fact of the matter is, my ring is so damn pretty.
Well, Ranger, you're certainly not short on confidence, but you do back it up, so I'm sure you'll do fine. We'll get on to our next caller right now. Caller number 4, what do you got for us? You're on the air.
Hey man, I just want to call in and let you guys know I am the Don around here, in other words, I'm the commissioner, I run things. I just wanted you to know if you pick the Tennessee Titans, man, I am not going to be very happy with you. And I will look for things to get you out of here so fast, man, and I will bid on your team for a single point when you are gone, man. Do not cross me, man. I will go country on your ass. I'm a penny pitcher. I am not trying to place a lot of points on this to get my job. If you guys outbid me for this job, I will be on your ass, and my foot and your ass will have a love connection. Do you know what I'm saying, man?
Wow, our last caller was Super Bowl GM, and now we have the Don himself on the show. What a show for you guys today. Hey, listen, Don. I'm sure you're joking around about the Tennessee Titans, but you are a penny pitcher, and I don't think you're going to be able to get them this year. So you're probably going to be looking for ways to get guys out of the league. Whoever takes the Titans, I don't think you're going to get them this year. Is there any other team out there that you're looking for, and maybe you'll be willing to settle as a backup?
Yeah, man, there must be something wrong with your ears, or maybe it's this telephone line. Because I just told you, man, if anybody takes the Titans, I will put my foot in their ass. And if they do, I'm going to blame you first for telling people they should be taking the Titans. I don't care if you actually said it or if you just talked about it. But if you mention the Tennessee Titans with any other coach, I promise you, you'll be on my radar, son. You know what I'm saying? I will go country on your ass. So listen up. Stay away from my Titan, man. Okay, that is my Titans. I love them colors. I'm from Tennessee. I live in Tennessee. Well, maybe I don't live in Tennessee anymore, but I do dream at night about going back to Tennessee all the time. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Well, technically, you should remove me from that hit list. I haven't mentioned a GM or an owner with the Tennessee Titans yet. So, remove me from that hit list. And look, all you got to do is open up your man purse, put out more pennies than anyone else, and that team is yours. It's pretty simple. But you're being pretty aggressive right now, and I know from past experience with Rednecks, you don't mess with one on full tilt. So, I'm going to go ahead and get on the line right now and get my security team in here. There's somebody at the front door. I'm not sure if it's you and you got a shotgun, what's going on. But we're going to go back to our top five defenses right now. We're going to take a short break, so thank you very much. We'll be back.